it's your show. I'm just, you know, I'm the guest star to get like a little theme and a little clapping music, you know, like, ooh, yeah, I get that. A little laugh track every now and then. See, I would have a laugh track right there.
So we're going to Target because when people come to my house, I always like to make sure that they have like snacks that they like and drinks that they like. Even if they're not staying for a long time, if they're just like coming for a few hours to like watch a movie or something, I just always want to make sure that they have snacks that they like, because it just makes people feel more comfortable, especially since people are a lot less likely to just tell you like, hey, like I'm really hungry, can we just go out to eat? But it's a lot easier to just like go and grab a snack, especially if I make it known as soon as you get there, like, hey, these snacks are yours, like just in case you want them, like I bought them for you. Then, you know, like they'll partake. Okay, so Justin's here and we are about to go and pick up JoJo from daycare. JoJo loves Justin more than me. That's not even me being like, woe is me. Like, it is genuinely true, and y'all about to see how true that is. Have you been missing him, JoJo? Justin, grab him, please. JoJo, have you been missing? This just proves that JoJo loves JoJo. No, he loves Justin way more than me. He was all the way in the back seat, and now he in the front seat. JoJo, do you miss mom at all? Oh. Yeah, we're going to drop JoJo off at home, and then Justin and I are gonna go to McDonald's. What time do you want to go to B-Fields?
We can go to like 7.
7?
What time?
It's 5:36.
Yeah.
Or do you just want to drop JoJo off and then go to B-Fields?
Oh, that's fair. That's smart.
Anyway, the lighting is so bad. There we go. It's like theater lighting. So yeah, we're gonna go in here to B-Fields. I think the last time I was here, I got the loaded cheesy fries.
You went without me.
Did you go to Taco Mama last week without me?
Yeah.
Right.
I wasn't last week. That was 2 weeks ago.
It was not.
It wasn't.
It wasn't.
How you gonna tell me? You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know.
You'll be in jail soon. Anyway,
Like History Month? That's crazy.
the last time I was here, I got the loaded like cheesy fries or whatever, and then I got a Diet Coke.
Without me. You got a what?
Yeah, I got a Diet Coke.
Can they put people under the prison? Is that a thing?
Okay, so we just got our cheese sticks. Try it.
They are hot. You set me up. They're good, but it's hot.
Okay, so we got our food. Justin's gonna try his. I didn't know that it came with like all of this, and then I ended up dropping something on the floor. I definitely didn't mean to, but I wasn't picking that up. But okay, Justin, try your sandwich. Is it good? Give it a rating.
What you doing? Hey!
Good morning. Turn around. Good morning vlog. We are starting off with JoJo in the corner because he wanted to eat before I gave the command. Everybody say good morning to Justin. Justin, say good morning.
Yeah.
Justin.
Oh, good morning. You asked me to say good morning.
Sick. Okay, so let's handle this.
Oh, so sad.
See how you look so sad? Let's take it. That was not nice. You look over here. You wait. You wait to eat. You do not eat before I tell you to go. That is not a good boy. Okay, so we're about to go to the gym. I said that I was gonna follow Justin and do whatever he wants to do, but in actuality, we just have very different goals. So I don't know if we're gonna end up working out together today.
I do cardio Tuesdays.
5 minutes does not count as cardio.
Yes, it do. I'm raising my blood rate, thing, you know, workout times. How long are you trying to do cardio for?
Like 45 minutes.
Why so long?
I'm kidding. Okay. I do like 10.
I can do 10.
Okay. Stairmaster?
Okay. It's fine.
We're gonna have such a good time.
For you, maybe.
Okay. So after our workout, me and Justin decided to go and get Waffle House. Justin, what'd you get?
Bacon, egg, and cheese hash brown bowl, and 2 waffles.
And then I just got the I just got the all-star meal with bacon, cheesy eggs, cheesy grits, and toast. And then I got a Coke Zero, and Justin got a regular Coke. Is it good? Okay, so me and Justin.
Oh, this is not. Oh.
What?
I thought it was a picture.
No.
JoJo.
Me and Justin are at Good Dog Tuscaloosa, which is the dog park. You pay $10 to get in, and it's an off-leash dog park. So it's pretty much like a whole bunch of people that are comfortable, like dogs jumping and playing and running around and whatever. And so they close at 8. Right now it's probably like 6-ish o'clock. And yeah, he's just playing around. He was barking like super loud, and it was extremely embarrassing. But it's fine now. I'm gonna give y'all like a little bit of overview of like what it looks like. And then JoJo is playing with his little friend. I don't know if this is playing or not. I'm kind of confused on the whole thing, but it's really cute. JoJo just barking just for the sake. Do y'all hear this?
Oh, you didn't see it. Ah.
Justin is so happy. He is in heaven. There's also another dog under the table, but
Where's JoJo?
I don't know where JoJo at. Oh, there he is. He's over there. Hi, JoJo. Do you know how to get down? You know how to get down, JoJo? Good boy. Okay, good morning, y'all. I know that this vlog has been very all over the place, but today is Sunday. I don't believe that I'm gonna do a Sunday reset today because I have a test, which that's really not even an excuse. I have a test every Monday this semester, but I have a test and I literally just deep cleaned like 2-3 days ago. So just not gonna worry about a Sunday reset this week. But I do have a test tomorrow, and first tests always really scare me because I never really know what to expect. I never know what kind of questions they're gonna ask or how they're gonna ask them, and what's important information, what's just fluff. Like, I just really don't know a lot of the time. So I typically give myself a lot of grace on the first test. So as long as I pass with a 75, which all your test grades have to average at least a 75, then I'll be happy about it. And I haven't decided if I'm going to study at a coffee shop or if I'm just going to study at the library. But I think I'm just going to go and study at the library. And yeah, I'm just going to take y'all along for all of it. We're at Dunkin'.
Welcome to Dunkin'. I'll be with you in just a second.
Okay, take your time. This is like completely unrelated, but I always have a hair tie attached to my badge reel for work because when I wear my hair out, sometimes I need to like put it up before going back for a section or something, so I think it's perfect.
You go ahead with your order.
Hey, I had a mobile order for Jayana.
Jayana?
Yes.
Alrighty, you can pull forward.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. J-H?
Yes. Okay. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. Thank you, have a great one. You too. We got a Dunkin', I'm so excited. Okay, so I am about to taste the Dunkin' coffee. Drinking Dunkin' is always like, you never know what you're gonna get, which is why people call it Dunkin' Roulette, and I agree with that. It's way too sweet, but I'm gonna let it slide. Okay, so we made it to the library. I usually study on the very top floor because on the bottom floors, there's just like a lot of talking, and not to be like a prude or whatever, but like people on the bottom floor, like it's not really studying that they're trying to do. It's more like, let's talk, and then like let's come with the intention of saying that we're gonna study, but let's just like talk and be loud the entire time, which is fine because the bottom floors are like the louder floors and it gets quieter as you go up. But when you get on the top floor, baby, those are people that are not playing. So I always go on the top floor because it's so quiet and it's so serene. And I have my AirPod Maxes. I'm gonna put those on. I'm gonna play my Spotify music playlist. It's like calming music, good, just good vibes. I'm gonna try to be like as least stressed as possible because I know that I put in the work. There's just some things that I just need to freshen up on a little bit, but we're not gonna stress, we're not gonna worry about it. Also, y'all, this Dunkin' is so bad. It's so bad. Like, it's just so sweet and it just tastes like syrup. So I think I'm gonna have to either wait for all the ice to melt or just put water in it. Is this a criminal offense or is this okay? I feel like I'm going to jail. Okay, update, it's so much better. It's still really sweet, so I can probably literally put that whole bottle of water in here, but it's good. Okay, friends, so right now we are not off to a very good start because I was just in the library and I went upstairs to the top floor because that's where I usually study it, and I always feel like super duper productive, getting so much done. in my bag, you know what I mean? And I get up there and I'm trying to like quietly as possible unpack all of my things, and of course there's people up there that are probably corpses, not even freaking breathing. It's so quiet in there, and I'm like taking everything out, and I swear it sounds like I am being so freaking loud. So I get my iPad out and I start to like, you know, write in my good notes and, you know, whatever, and it is so unbelievably, it makes it seem like there was a microphone, a megaphone connected to my iPad and my pencil, and it was just, it was so loud to the point where like I couldn't even focus because I was starting to get so much anxiety, because I was like, I am literally bothering every person in here. I'm bothering every person in here and I need to leave. So my anxiety made me leave. And so I went downstairs to the first floor. I was like, okay, the first floor is louder, so like this is gonna be fine because it's louder. So I went downstairs to the first floor. Yes, it was louder, but my iPad died. And I was like, oh, you're kidding. You're kidding, like I need this. So iPad died, but like my charger wasn't able to reach the charging port of the place that I was sitting in, and I was like, forget it. Literally forget it. I can't. My anxiety is so bad right now. And then I was looking at some of the emails that they sent us, and it was like, oh yeah, make sure that you know how to convert milliliters to blah 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 to blah blah blah, and then cups. Girl, I don't know nothing about a cup. I don't know nothing about, like I can't convert cups to anything. I don't know about any of that. So now that's like another added thing that I have to learn, and I'm scared. I'm so scared. I'm just, I don't know. Part of me thinks that I'm just like psyching myself out really, but like I'm still frustrated. I'm still very, very frustrated. So I have this one last study spot that I think I can go to. I have never seen anybody in the study spot before, so I'm hoping that nobody's in it on a Sunday. Like I'm hoping that just nobody cares enough to be in this place. So, and I can play my music out loud here, so hopefully it goes really well, because like I don't want to spend all day studying. I don't. I just want this to be a nice little like summary gloss over kind of situation. I don't want this to be something that's like long-winded and it causes me like extra added stress and anxiety, because I don't deserve that and I don't need that at all right now. Okay, so great news. My secret study spot was open. I am so excited. Okay, so I'm just checking in. Let me see how long it's been. I've been studying for 48 minutes, so almost an hour. I just decided to go back through the lectures, listen to them at like 1.5x speed so that it's like a little bit faster. I don't have to go through the and then like, you know, the whatever. So, but so far so good. I'm like listening to the PowerPoint. I have like my little ATI book right here, and I'm like going through questions as we're talking to the PowerPoint, and just like making everything relate, making the dots connect in my head. I think the hardest part for me right now is just like knowing the different milestones for kids, because kids grow so freaking fast and like the development is crazy. It's crazy. So it's like really hard to know like, oh, what can a 9-month-old do in comparison to a 24-month-old, or what can an 18-month-old do in comparison to a 2.5-year-old. Like it's just, it's very different, and their abilities are just so vast to the point where it just takes a lot of time. It's pretty much just like at this point memorization. So I'm just kind of trying to do my best, but so far so good. This is kind of what it's looking like. My handwriting is literally so small. It's even smaller when I zoom out. This is what it looks like. I'm honestly feeling pretty good about it. I just finished taking my little ritualistic bath. I read some of my book. I read a chapter out of my book, which is, it was like 25 minutes long. If you have like Kindle Unlimited, you know that it tells you how to let me turn this off so I can talk to y'all. It tells you like how long it's going to take for you to read a chapter. So this chapter in particular was 25 minutes long. 25 minutes long. And I have my font like super small, so like one page is usually equal to like about a minute. But I think I finished it in like maybe like 15 or so, because I was reading. Anyway, also in I don't know, but why does my throat hurt a little bit? That's scary. But I like, when I'm reading books, I'm not gonna read like I literally for the most part I only read the part that's in quotations. Like, what are the characters saying to each other? Because Sarah J Maas, a lot of the time she's like, and she swished her ponytail in the, I don't need to read that. I don't need to read that she swished her ponytail. So I literally like just look for the quotations, or like if I can spot really fast that there's like some little important detail, then I'll read like that little blurb. But for the most part, I'm just like reading the quotations, and that is why I get through books so fast. Get through the book so fast just by doing that. Anyway, so we're about to go to Zaxby's. Okay, let me be for real about something. Right now, I'm kind of burnt out social media wise, and I used to never understand people are like, oh, social media like has me burnt out. Why do I have to log into Zaxby's? Why do y'all keep logging me out? I don't even remember my username. There we go. Got in. Ding. Save password. Thank you. Anyway, do I have a reward? Free delivery. Girl, I'm already in the car. I'm already in the car. We're gonna get the huge, which is the fried house salad. Yeah. I used to take out the fried onions, but I accidentally left them in one time. Girl, when I tell you it levels up the salad for real, it levels it up. It levels it up. So we're gonna check out. Why is my total $12.96? Y'all are taxing. The salad used to literally be $8 after tax, and now it's $9. $9.29? Where you get that from? Who told you about that? Don't y'all be inflating, cause guess what? I'm gonna be writing a letter to my senator, letting them know that y'all went up on the prices. Why? Why? Okay, see, this is what pisses me off about brands. This brand wanted to work with me, right? I already posted a TikTok about the brand this week, so you can connect the dots if you know, whatever. I already posted about the brand, and they were like, oh, let's do one TikTok post and then one Instagram reel for $300. That's like $600-700 below my asking price, and you want more. I'm not understanding. And then I was like, I always explain my prices, explain like why it is what it is, explain my like engagement rate and like conversions. Like I'm giving you math. I'm giving you math. Anyway, so I was just like, hey, my last Instagram reel got 1.4 million views. So if you want to, you know, add on the extra funds, then, you know, sure, we can go at whatever price I told them. So I already posted the video. We had already agreed on, you know, another price, which was fine. I agreed to it. Not the $300 though. Not that. But anyway, I already posted the video, whatever. Now they're saying, oh, well, would you mind posting an in-feed post and a reel also for... No. I'm going to say yes. We can for an additional fee. For an additional fee, we can definitely do that. No problem. I have no idea. Because I actually do really like the clothes that they sent me. But I'm not new to this. This is not my first rodeo. This is not my first influencer brand deal. And this is also not my first time dealing with a brand that tries to get over on me. And it's always the Amazon fitness brands that try to get over on you. Y'all, I am so quick to start twiddling my thumbs. And I send this one email, which I'm not going to say what it is, but it will ignite fear in you. I have had brands, I sent this email to the brand, they sent me that money immediately. Maybe I'll show it to y'all one day. But anyway, so now they're saying that, girl, I don't even know what they want. Let's see what they said. Let's read it. Hi, Jayana. Thank you very much for all the information. Our team will consider this deal. What is this? Oh, no. This is for another brand. That's for another. I'm going to delete them anyway. Hi, Jayana. We will process the payment as soon as possible. Wonder if you can post the video on Instagram and we can charge by fee. What do you think? Girl, not just sending me a chart. No. The answer is no. Anyway, let's go ahead and go to Zaxby's. I already ordered my food, and I still want my food to be fresh and hot by the time I get there. So let's go.
Thank you for choosing Zaxby's. What can I get for you?
Hey, I have a mobile order for Jayana.
For Jayana?
Yes.
All right, I got it.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I had the mobile order for Jayana.
Jayana? Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Can I have some spicy Zax sauce, please?
Fine.
Yes, please. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Have a good night.
You too. Okay, so I just sent an email back to that brand. Y'all, they literally wanted, if your reel hit, if your reel on Instagram hit 12, well, Instagram or TikTok. If your Instagram or TikTok reel or video hit 12 million views, you wanna know how much they were gonna pay you? $1,200. Yikes! That's terrifying. That is literally, and that's how I know that they get off on like finding creators that they think are small or like diverse creators and like trying to get a buck off of them because they're thinking, oh, like this brand is finally offering me money, like this is so awesome, I'm just gonna take whatever they give me. F no. Big F, not the little one. Like absolutely not. but yeah, I won't be participating. I won't be participating. And I was telling them, I was like, usually influencers, especially those with like over 100,000 followers, they're gonna be charging you 10% of their average view. My average view for a 7-day period for TikTok is like 2 million. You would think I'm gonna accept $300 from you on multiple occasions on multiple platforms? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And yes, I did love their products. Yes, I did add them to my Amazon storefront. But as far as like working with you and like being proprietors to you, I'm not gonna do it anymore. I'm not gonna do it anymore because now you're just getting disrespectful. Okay, so something that I wanna like talk to y'all about, I guess like vent, because like we're friends and I just feel like I can talk to y'all about stuff. Anyway, so Justin and I have been together for 5 years, and I expressed that I want to get married after I graduate nursing school. And recently we've been talking more realistically about what we want engagement and life after college and like moving in together, like what we want that to look like. And so I asked him, I was like, how soon after I graduate are we talking about? Like, get off the stage, propose, or is this like what's the time limit? Because I'm not a person that wants to be like engaged for years and years and years and years and years. My mom refers to that as a shut up ring. Like, shut up, stop asking me, like here's this little piece of, you know, whatever to get you off my back. I don't want that. I don't want that at all. I want my engagement to be a year or less, a year or less, and then like, you know, we're married. So I was kind of just asking him, and his timeline was pretty much very similar to my timeline. And then he was like, at the absolute latest, like the very beginning of 2025, which I'm okay with because I graduate at the tail end of 2023, which is basically 2024. So 24 to 25, that's a year. Like, that's the time frame that I was talking about. But I'm just like, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm feeling. I don't know, and I don't know why this is, but in my mind, like, I can't conceptualize somebody being so in love with me to the point where they want to marry me and they want to be with me for the rest of their life, good or bad. I don't know why, like, my brain just cannot even go there. And it's honestly probably a product of the toxic relationships that I have been in. I've already talked to y'all, I think one of the Vlogmas episodes, like one of the very first Vlogmas episodes, I talked about like all of my toxic relationships in high school, and I just really think that it left like a permanent bruise on my brain or something, because I just for some reason just cannot even fathom somebody loving me that much. And Justin is, Lord bless him, Justin is so good about being so reassuring, because obviously he knows that I've been through a bad relationship. He came into my life at the tail end, like as I was getting out of my last bad relationship. So like, he knows and he gets it. And even after all these years, he's still so patient. He's still so kind and so understanding. And he is nothing if not constant reassurance, because like, that's what I need. Like, if you don't tell me that you love me at least every day, I'm gonna think, okay, this person is sick and tired of me and they hate me. Don't know why. That's a very like toxic way of thinking, and it's obviously not true. Like, I know that Justin would drink my bath water if I asked him to. So it's not even like whether or not he loves me. It's just very hard for me to conceptualize, if that makes sense. And I also don't want to like push him to do something that he doesn't want to do. And what I mean by that is not like the marriage and the engagement and all that, because I know he wants to do that, but like, I am very used to constantly having the reins, constantly being in control of everything. Specifically stuff that we do. Not even because like I take control, but he knows that I'm very type A, and like when it comes to trips and planning, that like I'm the best person to do it, because like it's just in me. Like, it's just my nature to be like a planner, organizer, you know, whatever. So this engagement, like it's not even really up to me. It's not up to me at all. So I have to let him plan all of it. And now it's like all of a sudden like, oh my God, like what have I not told him that I like, that I would want to happen? But I get afraid to talk about it too much, because I feel like if I talk about it too much, then now I'm being like annoying and I'm nagging and I'm trying to have control over something that's supposed to be a surprise. And I hate surprises. I despise, I loathe a surprise. I do not like it. I do not like it. It gives me so much anxiety, I can't even deal with it. But like, this is a sweet surprise, and I don't want to like overstep boundaries so far to the point where he feels like even in an engagement and something that's supposed to be like him doing something nice for me, I'm still overstepping boundaries, still. So it's like I'm at a weird balance of like talking about it and letting him know like, hey, like these are some things that I like, you know, if you ever get, you know, lost on this, like, you know, I like this ring shape and, you know, I'm this ring size and, oh, I like these kind of flowers and, you know, whatever. But I don't want to delve too far into it's like, okay, well, you're literally planning your own engagement, Jayana. Like you're doing it by yourself. So I want him to feel like he is competent and that he knows me, because like, let's be real, we've been together for 5 years. You are competent and you do know me. So that's one of the things that I'm dealing with right now. And it's not even necessarily a bad thing to be dealing with, because obviously I love Justin and I want to be with him for, you know, the rest of my life. But it's just very hard for me to let go and like let somebody else have control over the situation. And I feel like that's a trait that I get from my mom. My mom is very like, okay, we're gonna do this ABC, we're gonna do this, and like that, and that's gonna be the end of it. And part of me feels like that's a really good trait to have. Like a woman that knows what she wants is a woman that's got it together. Okay, that's just how I feel. Good morning. So it is test day. I went to sleep around like 2:30, 3 o'clock last night because my anxiety just would not let me go to sleep, which kind of sucks. And I have work tonight, so that was pretty much all the sleep that I'm gonna get for the next 24 hours. But I'm getting everything ready to go ahead and go. I need to not forget to grab my AirPods because I need those when I walk in. We're gonna take JoJo to daycare and then we're gonna go take the test. Okay, so I just got out of class for the day. And as I got into my second class of the day, I heard somebody say like, oh yeah, test grades were released. And I was like, when? Like they didn't send an email, nothing. Anyway, checked my grades for the class that I took the test in and I passed. I did so much better than what I thought I was going to do. Like I did really, really well and I'm so proud of myself, so proud of myself. So now that I have officially talked your head off this entire vlog and we have gone through highs and lows and just a roller coaster of emotions, I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.